Mr. King here to run you through today's PE remote learning session. Your next activity for today is an activity I like to call bottle bowling. Before you can start, you will need to find some equipment from around your house. The equipment you will need to find for today's activity is 6 upright objects that can be easily knocked over. So today, I'll be using 6 empty drink bottles. Some other ideas that you could use for this activity could be teddy bears, plastic cups, if you have any empty soft drink bottles or cans, or if you have your own bowling pins, that's even better. As long as you have 6 upright objects that can be easily knocked over, that is all you will need. You then need to find one ball to use. So some ideas could be tennis balls, could be a soft sports toy that you might have around your house. An even cooler idea, a ball of socks is a pretty cool idea to use for this activity. So remember, you just need one ball to play with. You then need to find one object from around your house to use as a marker. So today, I'll be using one of my shoes. You then need to find one family member to play with. So today, I'm going to be playing with Jordan. However, if there is no one to play with in your family, that is okay. You can still play this activity by yourself. Alright guys, I'm going to give you some time now to find your equipment you need for bottle bowling. Off you go. Now that you have the equipment you need for this activity, you now need to find an area around your house to play bottle bowling. An area such as your backyard is a perfect space. However, make sure the area you are using for bottle bowling is nice and flat like the one here today, because it's really important that our bottles, like the ones here, stay standing for as long as possible until you bowl your ball at them. Alright guys, I'm going to give you some time now to go work out where you would like to play bottle bowling. Off you go. Now it's time to set up the activity. To set up bottle bowling, what you will have to do first is, at one end of the space you are using your 6 upright objects that can be easily knocked over, you will set up a small triangle as you can see here. Then, at the other end of the space you are using, you will place down your marker as you can see here. The distance between your marker and your bottles is totally up to you guys, depending on the space you are using. Today, the distance between my marker and my bottles is approximately 3 to 4 meters away. However, like I said, depending on the space you are using, you can decide how far apart they are. Once you've set this up, make sure your ball is at your marker and then you are ready to go. Alright guys, I'm now going to give you some time now to set up bottle bowling. Off you go. Alright everybody, we are now ready to play some bottle bowling. To start, the person who is going first will stand at the marker with their ball. When they are ready, they will have 10 throws at the bottles. They aim to try and knock down as many bottles as they can on each of their throws. When playing bottle bowling, the thrower must always throw their ball underarm towards the bottles like they would in bowling. During the game, the thrower will receive 1 point for each bottle they can knock over. If they can knock down all 6 bottles in one throw, they will receive 6 bonus points. After each throw, any bottles that were knocked over will be placed back up, meaning the thrower will always throw their ball at 6 bottles. The game continues until the thrower has had their 10 underarm throws at the bottles. After their 10 underarm throws at the bottles, players will swap over. The player who can score the most points is the winner. Alright guys, I think it is now time to see what bottle bowling looks like. Let's have a look. Alright Jordan, are you ready to play some bottle bowling?
Yes.
Awesome. Do you mind if I go first?
Okay.
Excellent. I've got my iPad here, we'll keep track of our score on there. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Excellent. Alright, here we go. First bowl. go here. Let's see if I can finish on a high note before it's your go. Oh, only one on that one, Jordan. Alright, Jordan. I ended up on 28 points. Jordan, guess what? Your turn now. Good luck. Try your best. Awesome. Thanks, Mr. King, for that demonstration. Alright, guys. Jordan and I would now like you to play 3 to 5 rounds with your families, seeing which family member can score the most points. If you are playing by yourself, we would still like you to play 3 to 5 rounds, seeing if you can score more points over each round. Alright, guys. Good luck and have fun.